seconds.
Some better markets this weekend. This week, I think gold has moved pretty well, and so have other pairs. So I feel that this week would be good in terms of trading and how the markets move. Let's get started with the market analysis today. But before we get started with the market analysis, I'd like to inform everybody on stream that I have purchased an evaluation account, and yesterday was my first day on the evaluation account. I took my first trade on UJ, which unfortunately was a loss. I was in a sell. We managed to just get out, get stopped out, and then market started moving somewhat in the direction that I wanted it to. Nowhere near the levels that I wanted it to. It was mostly sideways if you were to think about it on a higher time frame. Apart from that, when it came to my bread and butter gold, I took two beautiful trades, one with minimal drawdown and the other with the there was a heavy drawdown on it, but I left it and set and forget was what I did there, and it happened to take profit. I'm up 2% on the evaluation right now. Hopefully that I pass the evaluation and get funded and get my first payout this time around. But okay, now if we were to see how the market has been moving, gold on the higher time frame has been pretty much bullish, but on a very slow basis. Like we do not see a drop or a pump. It has been quite slow, almost like a slow retracement. And we are starting to curve out. We might start seeing some bearish momentum coming in since we are at a key level from where we took quite a few rejections from. We took a rejection over here on 8th of April, then on here on 15th of April. Though we managed to just close above this the level that I was talking about, after we came down back again. And one thing I like to tell everybody is whenever you mark out your levels, give it a bit of breathing room up and down because the levels that you mark are not perfect. The charts are also not perfect. They change from broker to broker. That is the reason the levels that you draw, you should give it a 10% space both ways, which just helps you to avoid certain mistakes. Like you think it might be a breakout trade, but it is not so much because if I were to have taken the levels that I've drawn over here to be uh, God's words, then I would have thought that this would have been breakout and going along over here or maybe on a pullback would have not been that good for me. Good for anybody who thinks that they are a breakout trader. So give your levels some room up and down so that the accuracy of your trading gets better. That is what I have observed from the markets. So if you were to drop down to lower time frame from 4 hours to 1 hour, you can see that it has been sideways mostly with momentum towards one side for a few hours also. On the 15 minutes, the markets are better. There's some form of structure to the markets. It's on the 15 minutes. Yesterday, there we saw uh, good good structure. Good structure. If somebody trades market structure, they would have taken this as the lower low, the high high, lower low, higher high, high lower low, higher high. Then this it would be a lower low, lower low, and then a higher high. So lower low. Sorry, not lower low, higher low. Sorry, my bad. So low, high, higher low, higher higher, like that. So the market has been good, but again we reacted right around the area that I marked, and we are starting to see a gradual a gradual decline. Almost it behaves very well as a channel. So I would be looking forward to taking in trades on the channel, that is on the high or the lows on the channel based on the reaction that it gives, or just wait for the breakout of the channel since we are approaching some key demand areas on the lower time frames where we might as well find some reaction. So that might be something that I have my eyes on. And to people who trade ICT, in them also there also you can find some key fair value gaps for you to take trades on. So yeah, I'm looking to get some trades on gold right now because FX pairs have not been that kind to me. So gold is my uh, primary pair that I'll be trading even on stream today. Yeah. So if you were to ask me in one word whether we are going higher or lower on gold, I think that we will go higher. That's what my bias is. Though currently the market is showing some bearish momentum, I would suggest that wait for reactions that would give evidence of a bullish push again. And because the bearish momentum, there's not a lot of volume behind it. So it might be very easy for the bulls to get back into the markets. That is the reason I am waiting for some source of uh, reaction from the demand from particular demand zones from where I can start trading again. On NAS, on the other hand, I have not looked at NAS yesterday since my day was, I had a good day yesterday on gold, so I stopped trading thereafter. On NAS, it looks like we are still moving pretty bullish. We are at highs. I'm pretty sure they're all-time highs. Yeah, we are at all-time highs on NAS. And though there was quite some pullback yesterday, we reacted back up again, and we are starting to go higher. But how I am not sure how higher we'll be going because all-time highs are always something very very strange to trade if for nothing because there's nothing to refer to. There's nothing that you can tell it will react of this level. You should be careful there. So you have to be very careful with all-time highs. But as long as there is no particular indication that tells you that the all-time high that the trend upwards is over, there is no particular reason to believe that will start going down right now. Maybe if there is a break of structure, then you might shift your bias with bearish. But right now, there's no reason to believe that we might see some bearish momentum anytime soon. So I would be cautiously bullish over here because as I said, all-time highs are a strange place to trade on. Okay, my stocks stock. All right. Yeah. But as it's London session again, I do not expect a lot of movement on NAS. So we might just get some pullbacks and might start going upwards until and unless there's a break of structure, which I would consider if we break this level here. If we break this level here, I would consider going short, but not really. If we break these two levels, then it is pretty much solid that we have started to go bearish, and from then on we can take trades, take shots.
Awesome, awesome, and congratulations for being up already on your account.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
But I'll trade it very cautiously because I do not want to fail another event. I I'll try my level best to manage the risk well and pass this eval. And on DAX, we have seen a certain like, a really good push on Friday, and then we gap down. And right now we are in the process of filling this gap. I heard a statistic from Tom Hugard, who primarily does a lot of research on indices, that any gap on the indices tends to get filled by 72 hours. So based on that statistic, I believe that before we get some reaction either to go upwards or downwards, we will fill this gap in the by today night most probably. So yeah, that's again I see bullish momentum on that also. I'm not a great trader of indices, sorry, forex pairs, but right now I see bearish momentum starting to picking on Euro USD, and similarly it would be the same story around GU. If you were to notice, then right about here, okay, it's surprising. Yeah, this is the supply zone on the 4-hour time frame. It is we have reacted pretty well in terms of momentum over here. We took these lows and we have retraced, and we have started to see some bearish momentum already on the 4-hour time frame. And on the 15 minutes, we can see that we took this low, and we can see some real volume coming in some time, maybe in half an hour or so. I'm not sure when the volume will come in. And but I am clearly able to see that there are a lot more reasons to short on EU. That is the reason I have a bearish bias on EU. And I think, excuse me, sorry. And I think that the though there might be a possibility for some bullish momentum or bullish movement for a few hours, but or maybe just sideways direction for a few hours. But overall, if you were to take trades which last for maybe an hour or two, I would suggest having a bearish bias on EU. Similar story on GU, nothing that is there. And, UJ on the other side, I have thought that we might, after this reaction over here, I thought that there is a clear bearish momentum that has set in, and I looked for shorts. But unfortunately, I got it was a lot of sideways direction, and I was stopped out over here. And I think that the sideways direction will continue. And if the sideways direction does not continue and we were to choose a direction either up or down, I am I'm not quite sure actually. I'm not quite sure of where UJ will move. There's no indication for me to believe that there is we can see some bullish movement or some bearish movement. Right now, all I see is sideways direction. So I would be waiting for some reaction, some breakout of the range, and so that I can form a bias on UJ. But if we were to believe that UJ and uh, EU are uh, they move in opposite directions. Then, since we are moving bearishly on EU, then there is a reason to believe that we might start seeing some bullish momentum on UJ. Yeah, that is what I think of the markets. And on gold right now, like I said in the reaction at the start, there is a good reaction from the sources or the locations where we can find some demand. And the channel has been reacting quite well. We reached the channel and we started going up. So I would personally wait for an exit of the channel because trading in the channel is not that great in my personal opinion. There's obviously you can obviously trade the range and trade the channel and make money off it, but I am not that comfortable with it, especially given that I'm up 2% on my account. I will not like to lose it on trading a channel and having odds stacked against me. I would wait for either. supply, demand and supply like I do, or take reversion trades that I do on based on EMAs. Yes, so yeah, I'll be waiting for either of those strategies to kick in. And right now, I do not see much that I can do apart from just waiting until we break this channel because I refuse to take a trade in the channel. That is what I do. So sometimes, yeah, up to you, Evan. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Sorry, mate, I'm still here. I'm just leaning over to grab my remote control, so I just
All
disappeared
right, cool.
for a little bit. What
Okay.
what question did you ask me just then?
No, I'll be back in 5 minutes. The stream is over to you for 5 minutes.
Uh, I am I'm trading two charts at the minute. I'm trading TradingView and my MT5. I got in a little bit late on the MT5, so it hadn't took a trade, but I did sort of miss this trade, so it did take it. It just never actually executed the actual trade. You can see that I've got the stop levels and the TP1s and TP2s in place now. There's still a few bugs that I need to iron out in this that I've been slaving over yesterday. It's put me behind a little bit, but I'm getting there with this anyway. There's not much changed since yesterday, apart from some of the stuff behind the scenes. I've added one or two. I've added one or two more EMAs. I've also added a spread counter and back-to-back wins, back-to-back losses, the R count, and yeah, a candle timer. I don't even know if I just said that was the candle timer. I'm late out of bed this morning, so I was just letting you do the market analysis because I'm still asleep. So yeah, I've got a candle marker because I didn't like the way that MT5 just doesn't have a candle countdown. I was looking for the bid and ask price label. I've actually got that on now. I found that switch and turned it on, so I can actually see the live spread. As you can see, theoretically, because I don't think it actually took a trade. I think I've only had one this morning. It's took three. No, I've actually had three because these are live trades. Since I've been down and made a coffee, it's probably took small little snipes. So I've had three wins, three back-to-back wins. This one I don't know why it didn't go in. So if I go to experts, it was an invalid stop. All right, fair enough. I've actually got it telling me why it won't enter trades anymore. Instead of just trying to guess and looking at the script and trying to work out, scratching my head why it wouldn't actually take a trade, but that was an invalid stop. And I've got it at 46% win rate, 54 losses. It's at TP1 46 times, it's at TP2 24 times, and it's at TP3 14 times, which gives us an overall net R rating of plus 55R. So that's not that bad. I'm also manually trading on TradingView on one of my Pepperstone accounts. So if I can make that disappear and add another chart, what I can actually do is show you that I'm trading TradingView as well. This is through my Pepperstone account. So I'm manually trading this one because I've not found a way of getting... I've lost the TradingView tab. There we go. I've not found a way of creating a bot just yet to actually trade TradingView. So I'm manually trading this one. It's already at TP and then come back. I've moved Yeah, no, I haven't. That's right. I should be out by now because I wasn't concentrating. I was watching you, Sam. So I've hit TP1. I should have either got out of at TP1 because TP1 has been hit 49 times. I might leave it to it TP2 because TP2 is 22 times. I'll just see what the market does. This is USD JPY. But theoretically, I should be out now if I was taking TP1 because my stop loss should be here with the actual indicators stop loss. So I should have took TP1 and then be out for just over break even on that one. But yeah, controlling two charts got a little bit confusing on which one I'm actually looking at the time. But this is the indicator on TradingView, which is the actual trading bot. It's just that this indicator seems to behave a little bit better than the bot at the minute. I'm just ironing out a few more slight problems that I'm having with the bot at the minute, which is the TPs. When I'm in a live trade, the TPs seem to bunch together, but when it actually takes it live, it bunches them together, and then when it just refuses because either I ain't got enough capital in the account, as you saw that the stop loss was invalid, it seems to display it all right. So I think it's just a display bug that there is. I don't think there's actually anything bad with the bot, but that needs sorting out first. So I'll be doing that a bit later on today. So if I can go back and put that one up after just checking the trading view. Yeah, that's in profit, but not by much. So get rid of that one. Put this one back up. So this is the bot. This is the trade that I actually missed because the stop was invalid. I'm going to have to work out why the stop was invalid. I think it's due to the fact that I've probably lost more than I was able to place on this trade. I need to sort of do a little bit better in this 100 to 1,000 challenge at the minute, but I've just been letting the bot trade it, taking a couple of manual losses as well, and yeah, that's just really life within trading. But as you can see, if I can measure that up on the screen, it opens up. Your stop loss is at the bottom and your entry is at the top. It's just moved stop loss to just over break even because it's just at TP1. And this is also USD JPY. So you can see that they're lining up. And I'm having a look back at TradingView, and they are all actually lining up. So the bot's TPs are actually the same displayed as they are on TradingView. The stop loss is still moving the same as it is on TradingView. I'm bobbing in and out of profit, Sam, on TradingView on this live trade. On here, I should be out because of the stop loss movement. I should have took TP1
Right.
and then be out,
Okay.
but it didn't actually
I'll
take
break
that
you.
trade
Right.
because of the invalid stop.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
So yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do on this automated system.
Right.
So yeah. But as you can see, it's already took 3 winning trades and 3 back-to-back winning trades. I think that the ones that are invalid are the ones that it may have lost. So I'm quite happy that it skipped them,
Right.
to be honest with you. But yeah, there's certain circumstances that will actually make the bot skip a trade, with spread being too big, having no stop loss, because it won't the
or
bot.
having a big stop loss.
Yeah, the bot won't let you actually trade without a stop loss, which is a
Right.
good idea that I've put in. Um, so yeah, if you try and trade without a stop loss, the bot just won't take trades. There's other circumstances that actually make the bot not take trades, but they're just a sort of account protection um, ways really to protect the account, just in case the bot ain't set up properly one day, and you end up going out or something and leave it running, which is never really a good idea with an automated system.
Yes.
Unless you really trust it, like my other one. I can actually get a good night's sleep once I've got my other bot running. But
So
this one's new. I know there's bugs still to iron out, and it's going to take a while before I come across them. But up to now, it's
it's
doing quite
been
well.
great.
Yeah, it's doing quite well.
Right.
It's got, like I said again, it's got three back to back wins, and it's
Yeah.
got a net R of 55. 55
Okay.
R.
That's good.
So
That's great.
that's not that bad.
Yeah.
So I can see we've got in we've got unbiased trader in the chat. Good morning. So good morning, chat.
Morning on Best Trader.
Morning, mate. We also have MGN in the chat.
Morning, MGN.
Maybe you can help me figure out why when I'm in a live trade does it bunch up the TPs um than when it does it normally.
Yeah.
I'll figure that out, and it's probably something in the code. I don't know what's conflicting with it, but any ideas, MGN? That'd be a bonus. And we've also got Will Davis in the house. Good morning, Will.
Morning, Will.
Hope you doing well this morning. And Pooley's in the house too. Good morning, Pooley. He's saying good morning, all. How's
Good
it?
morning, Billy.
Are you actually trading? Did you take any trades yesterday? I was posting some of my trades that I was taking in the Discord. So talking about the Discord, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The link is in the description to the Discord. Get yourself in the Discord because all sorts of trades, analysis,
Discord is,
up and coming
the
event.
Discord is too much value. Our Discord is too much value. Usually, when somebody subscribes to some kind of service, it's usually just one. Maybe it's just the signals, or maybe just the trading analysis, or sometimes it's just for fitness. But our Discord, we provide it all. We give you trades that we are in. We inform you about the trades that we take, and then we help out for you to learn the analysis, teach you the analysis, and we also have a Discord lives more often than not. And then there's obviously even then who helps you get sorted in terms of fitness. He's the personal trainer, so he helps you in getting the fitness. There's too much value in the Discord that you are missing out on. So get yourself in the Discord. I'm sure it'll be a lot more fun. So
No,
yeah, the links in the description, and yeah, the links in the description. I forgot to mention that.
definitely. And you're posting your journey.
I posted my trades. Yeah,
Yeah,
yesterday I posted all the three trades that I took. I just 0.5% on each of those trades, and now I'm up 2% on them overall.
are you concentrating on just the R percentage? Are you actually stop it if you reach 2% a day? Do you actually stop, or do you actually
Not really. I do not believe in stopping after you have won some, because usually people do not stop when they are losing. They think a win is right. Just the next trade will be a winner. So what I believe is that when I'm having a good day, I do not want to restrict it by me mentally not ready to take another trade. So I'm always ready to take another trade, given that I am on the charts and I'm able to focus on them, and there's enough time. So yesterday, by the time I got my two trades it was already middle of New York session. So I felt that I have extracted whatever I could from the markets, and tomorrow would be better to trade than moving on today. So that was all the thing. But if I have seen another setup when I was on the charts, I would have taken it. But when I am off the charts, I do not wait for another setup. I get myself busy with other things.
Right, right. So, but if you're having a winning day in the markets, you actually milk it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
w- uh, there are days when the markets move exactly as you want, and you do not want to lose on those days by thinking, "Oh, I made so and so much, so let me stop." No, you make the markets of whatever they can give you.
No, definitely, definitely. I do the same. If I can get whatever I get out of the markets, if I'm having a winning day, I'll just let it. I'll let it run, and I'll just let the market give me what it wants to give me, because I know the
Yeah,
days that the market wants to take it from me, it won't hesitate in doing that.
yeah,
MGN, as you're saying, bunch up the TPs, meaning it makes all the TPs the same. Kind of. It's a more of a visual glitch than it is an actual glitch. As you can see, the properly spaced now. It was just when I noticed when I was in a JPY sell, I think, or a buy. This buy, the TPs just seem to overlap. Every single TP just bunched up. I think, like I said, I think it's on the live side. So I think it's just a visual glitch more than it is actual bunching up the TPs themselves physically. I just need to just iron out those little bits, because they do my head in when I see that. It works perfectly like it's doing now. TP1, TP2, TP3, all equally spaced. Everything's just behaving as it should. And I just noticed this morning when it actually took a trade that right at the top where entry was, every single TP was stacked there. I could see it saying TP 1, 2, 3 all on top of each other, and I'm like, that's not right. Why? I spent all night doing it, so it looked like that. But last night I couldn't get into a trade, for various reasons. It was nowhere near the EMAs. Um, I tried changing the time frames, but I couldn't get price near the EMA. So yeah, I was kind of trading blind. But when I did see it open one, I was working out that the invalid stops was kicking in. I wasn't
yeah,
because I've also got a spread protection on here, so you can
yeah.
if spread goes wild, you've got a spread of zero point 0.3 pips for certain pairs that you might be trading, and let's say the new daily candle comes in and spread goes to like 6, 7, 8 pips. It won't actually take a
Um,
trade, so you've got spread protection in it. And I
yes,
noticed that was set uh, reasonably low, so
right.
it won't even take in trades that I would normally take.
Mm-hmm.
So within that, I need to reconfigure that and manually set it. But like I said, spread and stuff, it all depends on what pair or indices you're actually trading. So that's basically something you need to remember to actually set yourself. And you know me, Sam, I'm telling you to remember this, remember that, because I can't remember now. And I even forget to change the unspread. I'm like, nah, I'll do. Just have it like that, and then go on. And then I hadn't even realised that I hadn't adjusted spread, so it'll never get into a trade, because I'm trading something that's got a spread of I don't know, 6, 7, 8 pips, and I've got spread bet. I mean, I've got spread protection at something like zero point 0.3 for something like Euro USD. and it'll just never get in them trades, and then I'm sat there wondering why I'm missing trades, and then I realise when I have a look at the control panel that
The
spread,
spread.
spread protection's kicking in, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to remember that. But yeah, I've just took
Yeah.
TP1.
But with the prop firms, most of the prop firms right now, the spreads, especially on well traded pairs like EU, are almost zero. This strategy, this EA would not have such a problem on a evaluation account or funding account. Yeah, but I don't think that is the same case with the live markets. That is the reason that there's a lot of spread. And or most of these prop firms, they cover the spreads. Usually, their broker might not be giving them such great spreads, but because they have to be competitive in the markets, they cover the spreads, especially on highly traded pairs like EU, GU, and gold. Also, the spreads are low on gold, and the reason for people to look for prop firms when they are just starting their trading, or no, they are not having a lot of resources.
No, for sure. I mean, I like Pepperstone because the spread, even though they still have spreads, the spreads are quite
Yeah.
reasonable. From what I'm trading
Yes.
now, the spread seems to be reasonable, really, on USD JPY. It's at the minute it's 0.8. Yeah, it's at 0.8 pips, 0.9 pips, keeps fluctuating.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the spread seems to be a bit decent. I'm on a lower time frame, so the spread looks kind of big between the bid and ask price, which always puts me off, and I always have to double check or
Yes.
try and manually try and manually
Manually get in the trade.
yeah, and find out bloody hell, what's that? But yeah, no, I've kind of nearly nailed it, to be honest with you. I've added a candle counter as well because again, MT5 don't have it on the side just like it does on TradingView.
Mhm.
And I always forget to look at my PC clock. I mean, it's no hardship. You know, I mean, look how many. I don't know how long that candle's got left in it, and then
Yeah.
I look now and again at the PC clock, and I'm like, oh, it's 3 minutes left, depending on what time frame I'm on. But then I forget, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, where's candle counter? Where's candle counter? How long's left in this candle? And it's like, yeah, I'm only trying to work out whether it's close to the band and whether I've got enough time to go down and go make a coffee or not. So if I've got 5 minutes left in the candle, I know I can nip out and grab a coffee. But other than that,
Correct.
on TradingView, I was in the trade. It was a manual trade that I opened up on the same
Okay.
pair. It went back to TP1, so I just took it. So I took a one on TradingView for that. This I'm almost guaranteed with that. Plus the actual spread, I would have been taken out of this anyway, and I think I would have been taken out of the one on TradingView if it was
Right.
acting the same way. It was just that I didn't manually move the actual stop loss, so I got away with that, to be honest with you. Are you seeing anything right now? Are you actually in a trade now, or
No, not really. I do not see much happening in the market, especially on gold. Gold, which I we have. I think that I'll just after the UJ trade yesterday, I thought that I'll just stick to gold, just trading gold. So if you were to look at it, gold has uh, just bounced off the level that I have marked, and it has been ranging inside the channel. So if we break out the channel, I can wait for a break and retest. But I am not sure if we'll break out the channel, and most probably we will react to the channel, and there are two possibilities. We break out from this channel, and then I would wait for a retest somewhere over. either at the break or at the channel level itself to go uh, uh, to aim higher, obviously. Or else, what seems to be more probable to me at this point of time is we react to with a bearish candle in the channel and we start moving again the direction to the lows of the channel. That are the two possible ways where gold moves right now. And if we are able to break the channel, then I am willing to look into taking the trade because I'm more confident in that. There are a lot of confluences that are telling me that a breaking of the channel is very much possible, and uh, because and along if we were to break the channel, is a high probability trade because we have reacted well to the demand zone or the bullish fair value gap. And then if we break the channel, we'll also there will be a break of structure which also induces more confidence. So basically, if we are able to break the channel, then there is enough evidence for me to believe that longs are high probability setup. But if we are going to just range in the channel itself, then you could short it, but and have a safe stop loss. But it would be really difficult for you to gauge where to take profit. That is the reason I am reluctant to trade in the channel because I am not quite sure where I can take my profit. That is the reason I refuse to take a trade in the channel. But I am looking forward for some movement in the upward direction. If I can see some movement in the upward direction breaking the channel and there being a breakout structure, then I'll be looking forward to taking a long. But apart from that, I do not see much happening on gold. Well, it has been London session, particularly for gold, has been very quiet for the past few days. I would like the London session to show something like some direction, some solid direction so that I can read it well, especially on stream. Because New York session has been doing great for most part. Yeah, on gold, that is my analysis. But DAX on the other side has been showing some remarkable moves. Like I said previously in my market analysis, yes, I am looking for longs, and you can find some absolutely great setups for you to long DAX. And but since I decided to stick to gold as a pair that I trade, it I'm not trading DAX. Yeah, but I can find enough reasons or I can find enough setups on DAX also. So if you were to see my EMA reversion strategy, then we had a very small pullback over here, and we see an engulfing candle, a beautiful engulfing candle. So what you could do is that on the close of this candle, you could go long, stops on the bottom of the candle, and take profit at 1:2. And I'm pretty sure that uh, you get a good trade with minimal drawdown, straight upwards direction. Yeah, that is a good possibility. Good trades, trades on DAX, but I am restricting myself to a single pair so that I do not so that I can avoid the days where I trade a lot of pairs and all of them turn out to be losers, and I am not sure whether I can trade anything at all. So to avoid such situations coming up either now or in the future, I have I have yeah I have decided that I only trade gold.
Yeah, when I was on the prop firms, I only traded gold because it wasn't too bad. Uh,
Yeah, one
yep.
better.
So MGN, I couldn't get there fast enough.
Point.
It opened a trade. The it is a visual glitch. You can see that they're equally spaced now. It did enter this trade while Sam was going through his analysis on that. It TP1 and I took TP1 almost instantly. As you can see, it's just took a win. This was the first trade that it has actually just took, and it's took, and the lava's not even the lava is not lying. See, this is another glitch that I need to iron out.
Work on. Yeah.
So
Talking about the glitch and taking the trade,
yeah,
we have managed to break the channel. Well, but like I said earlier, always give a 10% waiting room on the top and the bottom.
are you entering that?
So
Sam?
uh, no, I'm not. I have not entered yet. I think that if I were to believe what I said earlier, that you should always give some room to your channels because these are not set in stone. These are not set in stone, and there needs to be a little breathing room towards the top and the bottom of your levels and channels. So, if I were to believe that, then there's still a good possibility that we start to drop. So what I'm looking right now is since we also broke the structure, what I'm looking right now is for us to go higher than this level. If we go higher than this level, then I am 100% sure that that we are going long. And as soon as we break this, we close above this level right here. I'll enter a long. That is what I'm thinking. But it has to be a close. It has to be a close above this level. And currently I'm on the 3 minute time frame. That is what I'm looking at. So the stops would be how much? Yeah. Oh, that's a big stop. So the stops would be around 2,500 pips, and my take profit would be around 5,000 pips on gold. Yeah, but since gold is very volatile, I don't think that should be a problem since it moves quickly anyways. So yeah, I'm looking at a trade setup like this right now. That is what I'm looking.
Would you take partial, Sam?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'll take parcels. But what I'll do is I'll mark out certain breakout structures and certain zones where I'm expecting a reaction. And if there is a good enough reaction there, then I'll close the whole position most probably. But I don't think I'll take partials. Like I said earlier, partials is just not my style. I am not a fan of partials. So yeah, these are the key levels that I am looking for a goal to break if I were to enter the trade. And at all these key levels, I'll be very cautious and if there is any reaction whatsoever, then I would be very cautious and I would most probably exit my trade based on how how gold reacts at this level. If it reacts very aggressively, starting to drop, if there's a clear indication that this is a level where I can have a reversal. So at those levels, I'll most probably exit. But if we are comfortably able to break those levels, then I have enough evidence that there is enough bullish momentum that to sustain this trend. So yeah, based on the reactions of the zones, I will either close my position completely or wait. But I am open to leave a point 0.001 and, on taking my full TP. So I would be taking a zero point 0.1 or 0.2 as the lot size, and I'm open to leave out a 0.01 or zero point 0. Yeah, I'm open to leave out that when I take my full take profit, because yesterday, if you have noticed, then on those trades that I shared on Discord, if I had left a runner, then I would have made quite good profits if I have left a runner. So that was something that I looked in that I felt that I could have done better, but I also got an opportunity to get back in at a pullback of the trend, and which was the second trade, which was a 2.7 hour. So yeah, so it completely depends on how the market is. But would I take partials like scaling out of a position? I don't think I would do that.
Right. Just trying to work out what happened there on that trade, why it took less than what it should have done, or it's displaying less than what it should have done. Like I said, there's some glitches that I need to iron out during live trades. Don't know where you keep going, Sam. Are you having problems with your camera?
I know I was just drinking some water. I
No,
have
no.
been very thirsty.
Just drink it. Just drink it. No one cares.
Right.
But yeah, I need to work out a few live bugs in this. Once I do that, though, I'll be putting it in the Discord. Um, so yeah, it's kind of put me on the back foot. Actually, seeing that, I thought I'd actually done most of it last night from yesterday's live stream. I worked out why it wasn't taking. I worked out why it wasn't taking trades. Chat never sussed it neither. As you can see on the side panel here, see the dark ones versus the light ones. These instances of Euro USD and this instance of Euro USD. This is Euro USD B. This is just Euro USD. Why it wasn't taking trades, but yet it was opening them up, is because it's the wrong instance that I can't trade. I can only trade the tickers with Euro USD B on this, and I just didn't twig that whatsoever. So I was trying to trade an instrument ticker that I want permitted to trade. So I worked that out off stream, and I was like, well, why didn't that take that trade? And I still couldn't work out why it did. So I tried it manually, and I couldn't do it manually neither. And I'm like, live stream. I'm trying to I'm trying to take trades on things that I just can't trade. So I worked it out because I've only just put Vantage on MT5.
Right.
Pepperstone's fine. I know that
Yeah.
one is it'd be Euro USD SB, but this one's just Euro USD B, and it's some of
Okay.
that I overlooked. Some of that I overlooked, and it was just putting blockers on the trades, even though there were still valid trades.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that this one, it's just flipped just now. That's what I mean. MGN, it's bunched it's bunched them up, and then obviously when price goes, so it's a visual glitch that I need to get sorted on that.
Work on. Yeah.
It definitely is. You've just seen that happen just live. It bunched all the TPs up as soon as it punched the TP bar anyway. It nudged. So I'm gonna have to work that out. I don't know what it is. I don't think that that's affecting the actual R levels, but
Right.
I am still curious on. We've just been took out again. That was fast. That it is affecting the levels because I've got two back-to-back wins, but yet I still should be in that trade. So it is actually like lowering the TP1 on entry, and then
Okay.
I'm getting took out almost instantly. Yeah,
Yeah, that is not good, is it?
48p I earned on that. That's not actually that bad to be honest with you, considering it only just opened and then took me straight out. But I still should be in this trade, and as you can see, the wins are wins back to back, but they're just very low. So I'm gonna
Mm.
have to work out what that glitch is, because it's telling me I ain't even scored one eye yet out of two trades. It's
Yeah.
getting closer. I'm getting excited. Messing around with this.
Mm.
You carry on.
Yeah, man. I am not sure. Yeah, that is quite. that's not great. Especially when you are clearly able to see that the AI should work in a manner that you expect it, and you are winning, and the AI just does not react the way you expected it to. It feels very bad. Yeah, I can feel you. But once you get those things sorted out, I think the EA should work fine and should hopefully gives you a lot more than right now, because the on the road to 100,000, as you eventually increase the size, I think the getting some wins at the later part would help a lot.
Yeah, definitely, and getting this sorted out, sort of quick smart,
Yeah,
will actually help my trading. It will actually help my profit margin. It's slowly dragging back the profit through the wins, but it would be doing it faster if everything just ironed itself out just that little bit better. I can see that we've got Scott in, Sigma FX. Good morning, Scott. He's saying good morning, gentlemen. Listening in the background, fighting fires
morning,
this
Scott.
morning. Just about to switch on. Just about to switch on the screens. I hope the fires are in the markets, not at home or at work. And I hope you do well today within the markets and the trades. I can also see MGN's just got back. Yeah, I see what happened. It's adding all the markers to the charts, and then on the next tick, it's updating their positions. Yeah, but it's also, I think that it's also been live. So I think that it's actually still bunching the live TP positions, not just a visual, because as you see that I actually got almost instantly took out. Fair enough, it was in profit, so I ain't going to moan at that. But I got took out too early, nevertheless. In my theory, it's not theory, it's actually like practice. I still should be in
Correct.
trade. Stop loss should be still here because the stop loss aren't moved, and it will move as soon as it hits TP1, a proper TP1.
Yeah.
It will move to just over break even, and then whether it comes back, takes us out, or it's TP2, TP3. But I have got the bot set because this is a lower account, and I can't actually, because of margin, I can't actually place a higher amount in a trade. So I can't take three constant partials. I can only take like one because it's opening up at a 0.1, and I think that that's broken minimum anyway. So I've got it set to take everything at TP1, so I'll always constantly get took out anyway at TP1. It's just that you can see now that TP1 just hasn't been it. Not a true not a true TP1
Not
anyway.
just true TP1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can see that the marker's still telling the truth. The live R is 0.2.
Yeah.
So that's telling me when it actually opens and it's actually bunching at MGN that like all TP levels are actually getting bunched with the live with the live line. And
Yeah.
I need to get that I need to get that sorted out next. So that's one thing I need to get sorted out. I'll let you know tomorrow whether I actually manage that or not. I have to go out a little later on today, Sam. So unfortunately, I forgot to tell you before the stream, but
It's fine.
I'm gonna have to leave half an hour early for today
Okay, it's fine.
because I've just got
Yeah.
somewhere that I need to be. So
Yeah.
I've still got time with you, Sam. I've still got like about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I'll drag it out time wise
It's
and
fine.
push what I need to do as late as I can. But as you can see, Sam,
Yeah.
it opened up a trade. Let's just say it opened up a trade and we're still in it and it's all perfect. So I've
Right.
been in this trade. It's clocking up the profit. We're about to hit TP1, hopefully. But that's how this bot works. or at least that's how this bot don't work at the minute because it's taking me out
Mhm.
early. I'm actually a bit frustrated with that at the minute, Sam.
Yeah.
It's actually done me in
Yes.
because I'd rather actually show a working, fully up and functional EA. But I mean, I'm going through the process. I'm actually putting it out live that it's actually got bugs, and I'm ironing the bugs out. So I'm going through the process of actually building your own um, EMA and the struggles that you actually have ironing out
Have to
the
face.
bugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's not like I can build it and it just not have any bugs straight away. I would love to have done that. I'd love to have just fell on my feet with all the bots that I make. Unfortunately, that's just not possible.
Yes.
You, you run the bot, you find out what the glitches are, and then you sort them up. You sort them from there, and yeah, that's all. It's all the fun of it's all the fun of finding out about making EAs.
Make him any yes.
Yeah. But if you've got any suggestions, any parts of the code or something like that that I should be looking at MGN, yeah, I'd or any.
Yeah, I think MGN would help to get that sorted. Yeah, but talking about that, like I was saying earlier, if you were to look at gold right now, like I said, all your levels and all your channels, whatever that you draw out on the market, are not set in stone. And it is always good for you to leave a 10% room, both in both directions, because they might just be a fake out. So right now, if you were to look at this, then if I were to believe that, okay, we are out of the channel, we took a break of structure, it is a perfect way to launch. I would have been in deep drawdown and might possibly stopped out if I were in a trade. So right now, like you can see, the channel still prevails. It is it's almost a wick on maybe a higher time frame. So yeah, we have to be careful with channels that levels that we draw. This is an example. Like I was fortunate for demonstrating to everybody, and hopefully, but I'm still looking forward for some bullish momentum to kick right in so that I can go long. But like I said again, I will not trade in a choppy market, or I will not trade where there's no clear direction. And since it is a channel and it's very difficult for you to set your take profit, I refuse to trade at such conditions. And yeah, there is a good possibility that we start moving sideways for the rest of the London session. So it's all about the patience game, and most probably there will be some good trades in the New York session, and they'll be shared in the Discord. So get yourself in the Discord so that you can follow along our journey and see how far we can get. Like I said earlier on stream, it is too much value for you to ignore. So try and get yourself in the Discord, and I'm sure that you'll have some great time there.
Yeah, I remember you saying that New York session is your session that you trade.
Yeah,
But to be honest with you, you won't actually be in that drawdown because you actually put your entry higher on the next
uh,
on
yes.
the next one up.
Yeah, I put my entry higher on the next one up because I was able to identify that this might just be a fake out since it is not a very convincing it is not very convincing candle till it has not like it has not moved a very high, very far away from the channel. So there was good enough possibility that it might be a fake out. Since, like I said, like I have been iterating it multiple times, so that your levels are not set in stone, and it is better to give them some space on either side. So I gave them enough space, and it has saved me from taking a bad trade in getting faked out by the market because market they do rage bait people like that.
Yeah, we've just seemed to have got a few trades on. on USD JPY. USD
Right.
JPY is just it's a lower time frame, so it's not that brilliant, but it's screaming.
Yeah. Like I told earlier when I was
Uh,
doing my analysis, if you were to believe that EU and UJ trend in opposite directions, like EU has been going down on the lower time frames, and uh, uh, to respond to that, UJ has been going higher on the lower time frames, and they have been moving quite well. So there's a lot of inverse correlation between them, which can be exploited really well.
yeah, I'm just gonna share man.
Yes.
So
So
if this bot was working properly and I had enough in this account, I mean that I would still be in that. I'd still be in that trade with a runner. I just put that on there. But that's exactly doing exactly the same. It's took three trades. It's took three trades on there.
right.
It's took three back-to-back wins, and the R rating should be at least three, 3R,
Mm,
because I'm
right.
always getting closed out at TP1. So yeah, that's a performance issue that I need to actually get addressed. But I wonder why they're actually just taking off right now. They're leaving me behind. Doing this bot's taking me away from manual trading, uh, which I've just sort of missed a couple of days where I would have got in anyway. But it's just one of them
Yeah.
things. I'll miss a few weeks just to get this bot up and running. But yeah, no, that's a good run that there, Sam.
Yeah.
So
But
if anyone's actually caught that sort of
but
yeah.
since you are able to identify that you know that the EA has not been performing that well and there is an error in it, why don't you why don't you just pause the EA and let the trades run out and uh, take profits manually or so, because right now on stream you are on charts and you can do that, right? So
Yeah, you mean
you
doing
got my
it that
question.
I did it on TradingView?
Like since you're on stream, you have enough time for you to stop the EA and take profits manually, set the take profits manually, and wait for them to get taken out. So why don't you do that? That's what I was asking.
Yeah, no, that's what I did this morning on TradingView, Sam. That
Okay.
that JPY one that I got took
Yeah,
out
yeah,
at
yeah.
1R,
Hmm.
that was a manual trade.
So that was manual. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah, and
perfect.
that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing over the weekend with Bitcoin. That was
Okay.
there was all manual trades. As soon as I saw it open, I opened the trade. I dragged the stop loss. I dragged the take profit to TP3. Some of them at
Right.
TP3, which I was quite pleased about. But it's the
Mm-hmm.
actual bot working mechanism to get it working by itself that I need to work
Yeah.
on, and I just need to just let it do what it does. Whether it's gonna do
What it
it or
does.
not, I have to do it to iron out the bugs. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I should also um, I should also enter them manually as well, because that'd probably help
Yeah.
some visuals out. But I can't do it on the same account.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I can't open two trades on the same account because if
Understood.
I'm opening a trade and it doesn't leave an out left in margin, especially on this account, and
Yeah.
for me to open one myself, I'll get there, Sam. I'll get there. Trust
Yeah.
me.
As
It'll take me a while. It'll take me a
it's
while.
fine.
And it'll take me a few headaches, but I'll get there. I'll definitely get there.
Yeah.
But
Talking about trading over the weekend, and I sometimes feel like over the weekend, since I primarily trade gold, but it's a very boring weekend, and I wait for Mondays to get Monday so that I can get back into the markets. But recently, I started to realize that. the weekend, though it is almost a forced break, it allows you to refresh yourself and give yourself enough time to get prepare yourself mentally so that you can get the markets, get back to the markets with a almost a fresh perspective. So, do you believe that trading over the weekends might just be detrimental to your trading overall on long run? Since if you're trading 24 by 7 every day in and out and not taking a break, I don't think that that is that good for your health also. So, what do you think?
Uh,
Or your analysis? I think your analysis will also take a dip if you are trading it every single day.
to be honest with you, Sam, I do agree with you, but that depends on what type of person you are. Um,
Yeah.
I'm addicted. No, I'm not really. I just I like working on the weekend because I can iron some
All
bum.
right.
I like trading on the weekend. The weekend is slow
Yeah.
instead of being like rapid fire, just like you see in now. It can be. It all depends on what happens, but I mean that's crypto trading, and that's crypto trading
Yeah.
for you anyway. Anyone that knows crypto, it just takes off, stops, and stalls just
Mm-hmm.
reasonably any time it wants.
Yeah.
Like you said, you found the weekends are boring.
Yeah, I find the weekends boring,
I'm
but
finding trading.
I believe that that forced break allows me to come back fresher with a better perspective at the markets.
Yeah, yeah, and I agree with that. You can chill out. You can go out with your mates. Uh,
Yeah.
you can do something totally different. I do that anyway. Like I said, I wouldn't run this bot by itself. I'd have my other bots running my other
Yes.
accounts, because I've got them to a point where I can actually leave them. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'll set my bots off and I'll go and do something else anyway. I won't actually be sat in front of the charts like 24/7.
Right.
But yeah, no, it passes the time. If I've got nothing to do over the weekend, um, or I'm just refusing to do the stuff that the wife wants me to do,
Mhm.
I'll trade crypto because I'll be like, no,
Yeah.
I'll put that job on the back burner. I'll do that next week. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to iron out little bits like this in the bot that I'm
Understandable.
looking at now that actually have reared their ugly heads during this live stream. The bunching up of the TPs when they actually open. But if I do not have enough money in the account, or the spread's too wide, it actually opens up the trade as you actually see in the TPs just normal.
Yeah.
It's just when it's taking an actual live trade with,
It's just not reacting as we want it to.
yeah, does it? Yeah, it's just acting a little bit funny. The only thing I can be pleased about is that it's actually going out in profit and not in loss. So even if it sort of
But
not stayed like that, I'm not going to. I just definitely can't accept the way that it is. But if it stayed like that for a while and I didn't notice, at least it'd be building up wins instead of losses. So it's going the right way at least.
yeah.
But up to now, that's as far as I've got with the actual bot. I've ironed a lot out yesterday with it.
Mm-hmm.
I've put some safeguards in it. I've added a couple more EMAs, which I'm actually trying out on different pairs and different assets and stuff. Because I'm finding out that not one EMA is good for all assets, and I'm adding some ones that even I didn't even know about. I got
Yeah.
told I got told to try one or two, and I'm like, well, I've never heard of them. What? Let me have a look at them. So I went and had a look at them. And they seem reasonable, and the lengths that you can adjust it to are definitely in the right direction for a automated system like this. So I've added them as well. So I can choose throughout a whole array of EMAs and adjust the lengths accordingly.
Yeah.
And then I get the back tested results.
I, yeah, I believe that every asset has its a particular EMA that works very well with it, and it depends on the person also. I particularly trade an 8 EMA as my fastest EMA that I track with. A lot of people don't use the ATMA; they prefer the 9 EMA, but I prefer the ATMA. Just personal preference. There's not a lot there. There's just a single number. But yeah, I believe that finding the EMAs that work for you and work for the pair, it, can be helpful.
Yeah, I've known that people are choosing the NAN and the 20 EMA.
Yeah, I use the 8 and the 20 EMA, 8, 20, and 50. That's how I use it.
Yeah. MGN is telling us that he's just got a nice quick full TP
Oh,
GU.
lovely, lovely MGN.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. That's awesome. So yeah, and he's also rubbing it in that he's getting full TPs, and I'm not even getting one. I'm getting like a quarter of a TP.
Yeah.
But no, that's nice going MGN. With that manual trading, or is that one of the EAs that I know that you're either working on or have got running? Is that an EMA or is that a manual trade? If it was a manual trade, awesome. I mean, even if it was an EA trade, that's awesome because I know you'll have done it yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have just been took out just now on that one on oil that
You're
I
right.
actually just got up. I would have been in a long. It would have took TP1. It moved stop loss to break even, and a candle's just come down and like just took that straight out now. So had it be telling the truth, which it is with the two wins, it's just the R rating and the actual TP levels of where it opened up that I need to iron out and get them to tell the truth as well, and actually take the legitimate TP ones in a TP1 place, which is a genuine 1R. So I'm glad that's actually a counter that I've actually got on, because I would be thinking that if I never actually saw it, that I'm taking TPs, but I'm not. I'm taking less than TPs that I've actually got marked out. So it actually gives me something else to work on.
Yeah.
And the bot has just opened up a short on oil, which
Okay.
which
Oil.
which are all bunched up again. So that's literally just flipped now. I don't know whether, let's have a look at the. Yeah, it was kind of in a downward direction, all overall. So let's see if we get took out on this, or whether these TPs expand once it gets it. But this is the way that it's acting at the minute. But you saw
Yeah.
yourself that the TPs expand, and
Yes.
when it didn't take a trade, it actually when it didn't take a trade, it acted normal. But as soon as it takes a trade,
As soon as they took it, they all come together.
yeah, it just stacks the TPs. So I'm gonna. I don't know.
I don't think. I am not sure whether we find anything to. I can trade anything in this market today because it has been quite in a range. And like I said, I in a range, though it's easy for you to take entries. He's at the top or at the bottom of the range based on what you see. If there is a reaction, the range is very easy. But The problem with trading in a range is that it is very difficult to gauge where you can take profit. That is the reason I have been avoiding trading this channel or this range completely. And I don't think that I'll find the trade even for the next half hour, and I'll just have to wait for most of the time. But on the higher time frames on gold, it was not there. Give me a moment. Yeah, on the higher time frames on gold, if you were to notice, then you can see a clear rejection form, right? A clear rejection where we are reacting well to this level over here. So it is possible that with another bullish candle on the higher time frames, then we start to see enough momentum towards the upside, enough volume towards the upside for you to take good longs. But until then, it is just a waiting game. I will set up some alerts maybe, yeah, and wait for either of the alerts to click in so that I can get back at the markets. And I think we can close the stream earlier since you're leaving at in a few minutes, right?
You want to close the stream, or you're going to carry on, or what?
I think I close the stream alongside you because I do not find anything that I can contribute in terms of trading since we are range bound on gold and I primarily trade gold. And like I said, on DAX, etc., there have been some good momentum towards upside where they could have taken some trades, but I was too late to the party on DAX, and I've decided to not trade DAX since I want to restrict myself to a single pair and manage my risk in that manner also. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think it is a good idea to close the stream earlier since there's not a lot that I can talk about.
I hate that
What do you
being
think?
late to the party. I definitely do. I've seen it so many times. I've always
Yeah,
wanted to take a trade. I've actually set the trade up, and as soon as I get distracted and I come back, the trade's already
yeah.
left without me. Yeah, but that oil trade that it's just took, I'm out in profit,
Hmm. Oh,
uh,
lovely.
but it was not the profit I was looking for, or the profit
Um,
that it deserved. So on oil now, same as JPY.
yeah.
Let me just double check that. I've still got a little bit of time. So
Yeah,
JPY
I
took
think
three
you
back
you
wins.
should
Yeah,
yeah
JPY took
y-
three back to back wins, uh, which is awesome for the automated bot to be taking back to back wins,
yeah.
which is what's just happened on gold. But you can see that the total live R is 0.30 on that one out of the three
Okay,
trades. So if I
right,
go oil has also done three trades, which has been back to back wins, and
lovely.
that also is displaying a 0.30 R.
Okay,
So everything's lining up except the actual TP mark.
yeah, itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I need to investigate that a little bit more.
yeah, man. The sooner you get that sorted, the better it is. Since
I think to be
certainly
honest,
the
that's the
markets.
last bug. I think that's the last bug
Yeah,
that I've got to sort out.
yeah.
MGM's
Because certainly the markets are in favor of your the strategy that your EA is currently applying. So. Oh, yeah. The sooner you get that sorted, the more you can exploit the market since the markets currently are moving the way you want them to. The year because you are getting back-to-back wins. So if you get that sorted by today, then hopefully the same market conditions tend stay for for some more time, and the journey to 1,000 gets a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, if it keeps taking these little wins while I'm actually sorting it out, it'll get me there a little bit faster. I'm still recuperating a little bit of loss that I've actually got, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of pleased with that. It's just a little bit slow in momentum. MGN was saying
Okay.
it was a manual trade that he took on GU. Uh,
Oh,
uh, Same that the AA would have taken. He hasn't updated.
Uh,
He hasn't updated the settings on that yet. For the new London opening times. Is that just the times, or is that part of the strategy? Or I reckon it's just the times for the opening times, because you'll have it opening and closing at your preferred times. I've done that with one of my bots, and it's still not right. Changed the times for GMT, and it's still opening up an hour late.
getting the times right, especially with daylight savings kicking in, is something very annoying, especially for EAs which already tend to have a lot of bugs.
Yeah. Well, they're due to start. They're due to start off with until you iron them out.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But
Yes.
the timing is annoying because it's 10 o'clock now, which is the new daily candle. 10 o'clock on a night.
Yeah.
I know people are just looking at the clocks, going, "No, it's not. It's 9:30." I mean, the new daily candles at 10 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock during winter.
Yeah.
During winter time, it was 9 o'clock because we put our clocks back. Anyway, yeah, it is. It's now. Yeah, it was 9 o'clock, but then I adjusted it to 10 o'clock, and something happened with me adjusting it to do that. But now it opens at 11 o'clock,
Bye.
which isn't that bad because I don't allow the bot to trade until an hour after open anyway because of the spreads. The spreads are
Hmm.
wild anyway, so which.
Yeah. Understandably.
But I'd rather it still be live, active, and still not taking trades than actually just with a time block on it. So that just means that I've got the timing sort of wrong on that, and then that needs to be adjusted. To be honest with you, Sam, I think we would have hit TP1 and we would have been out of that oil trade by now because of that candle coming back.
Yeah.
Because it's moved the stop loss down from up here where the arrow was. If you noticed before, the stop loss was up here. We have it TP1, and it's doing exactly this. It's doing exactly what I wanted. Having the trade and account protection kicking in, which has come back, protected our gain at TP1, which I think we would have been took out anyway. But let's just say we won, and we was waiting for TP2 and TP3 to get taken. We would actually have been taken out now, which would have protected our capital and protected our first win. Had it had gone any further to hit full TP, because I think I see that as a bit counterproductive. Hitting TP1, leaving stop loss up here, hitting TP1, and then actually taking a full loss. I don't think that's
Right.
worthwhile. So you
Yeah.
can see that the bot's just cleaned itself up. It knows that it's out of the trade.
Yes.
It's just wiped the trade and waiting for the next one, which I think that it'll get into a long if in 4 minutes and 33 seconds that this candle closes above the EMA, we will be in a long. Whether that's going
Alright.
to be choppy, like you said, you think that the market's going to be ranging from now, which is kind of likely. The bot you can see is taking little snipes at the market through just getting things wrong. But it would actually survive a decent range in chop. So it could be choppy. It would survive that because it'd be just keeping taking TP1s and then moving stop loss to break evens. Yeah. So I would at least be getting something out of a ranging market. I just wouldn't be getting the full TPs, but that depends on the size of the candle. So if it was a small
Yes.
candle and a medium range, the risk should be the same, which I also need to double check that too when it starts opening other trades. And if that isn't the case, I'll need to iron that out. So potentially I've got 2 bugs to iron out, and as soon as I iron them bugs out, I can just let it trade by itself and
Yes, and
let the market show me how good this bot is. To be honest with you, the back testing is what it's previously done. So the wins is 54 wins and 46 losses. So that's pretty much set in stone. That's what it did, as in the back test. So it's clocked all them up. Out of the 56, out of the 54 wins, 54 have obviously hit TP1.
lovely.
Out of that, 26 is hit TP2, and 17 is it TP3.
TP3. All right.
So
All right, then I also have some work to cater to. I think it is a good point to end the stream.
yep, yeah, I'm
All
sort
right.
of getting ready now. I've just put my phone on. I'm waiting for the text to say that I'm on my way and I'm coming to pick you up, and
Okay.
then I'm off out. So I'll be turning this off, and I'm not having this trading while I'm not here. I'll have my other ones
Yes.
trading.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All
mate,
right, people.
so if you want to
Do
sign
not
off,
forget. Yeah. All right, people. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will get yourself in the Discord. There's a lot of value from the Discord. You'll be missing out by not being in the Discord. So yeah, get yourself in the Discord, and yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, and we are signing out in three, two.